Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your 2 Psychic Tarot card reading. And I took a couple of months off from videos due to hectic schedules, so now I'm back starting up again. So let's see. So first, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Justice, Eight of Swords, Empress, High Priestess, Sun, Temperance, Death, and Emperor. I couldn't get over this when I laid out these cards. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10 that are major arcana cards. So what that tells me is for us Aries, that is some kind of a big month with a lot of major changes and shifts and transitions going on. And it does look like pretty good transitions that we all need also. So let's see, you're starting out with the Seven of Pentacles, and you got Three of Pentacles right alongside of it. This is talking about you saving your money, making your progress little by little with your finances, your money, your business, whatever it is, any kind of career, business that you're working on right now, that you're biding your time, you're being a little patient for the time being, even though us Aries have very little patience typically. We want everything now, but you're being patient, you're biding your time and just working towards your goals, working towards what matters to you, and accumulating some savings, or maybe you're accumulating knowledge, education, experience, or gathering all your tools and resources you need for a new business you're starting, or some business you've already begun that you want to grow. And so you're just being patient here and making progress. And it's like you planted the seeds, but it's not time for harvest yet. But that day is coming, and you know it. You have faith in yourself and the universe. You know you're working for something good for your life. And you're just admiring and being proud of what you've accomplished so far, because you know you still have a long way to go, but you're going to get to your goal. And here, once again, you've got the Three of Pentacles, and this is about making good progress in your career, your work, business, whatever it is, financially, maybe with some kind of investments or whatever. And it does show that you have really good skills. So whatever it is that you're making money from, that it's like you're really good at it. You're very good at honing in and being very detail oriented, doing excellent work. People see this in you. If you work for a company, the higher ups feel like they wish everybody could be the kind of worker you are. They know that's not possible in a reality of life. You have all some different personalities and work styles or non-work styles or whatever, but they see you as kind of like a model employee if you work for a company. The good quality work, you're very even-tempered most of the time, and you're very consistent. And so that's what they can expect from you: consistency and high quality, good quality work. And you're proud of the work you do. You know you do good work. And you're making progress. You're making the money. And again, you're not quite where you want to be, but you're making that progress, and that's what matters. And you're keeping your eye on your goals. Okay. And then you've got Justice here. Now the Justice, and this is one of your major arcana cards. See the scales of justice here. On some occasions, you haven't been treated fairly in different circumstances, whether it's a work situation, something in your personal life. It happens. And I feel like I'm an Aries, I'm 22nd. It's kind of like I've certainly had a share of challenges and injustices myself. So I totally identify with this. But this Justice card is saying you will have fair treatment going forward. The universe is seeing to it, because on so many occasions, we can't depend on other people, companies, businesses, whatever, to be fair. So the universe is straightening things out in your favor, so that if you've been treated unjustly and unfairly, it will be balanced. So you will have fair treatment. And also this indicates, my hand keeps sticking to that card there. This indicates too, for some of you, if you have any kind of legal matter you're dealing with at this time, that you will have fair treatment. So this could come out in your favor. It's total like karma. What you put out, you get back. That universe is doing this for you in your life. So it could take different shapes or forms, depending on your circumstances and what you've been dealing with. And so, a lot of Aries have had really big challenges, but Aries, you're built for that. You just keep getting back up and getting out there. But the universe is going to be coming to your side also, instead of you just being out there, you against the world, like maybe on some other occasions. Um, Let's see, Eight of Swords is your next card. Now, this is talking about someone feeling like they are stuck in some kind of circumstances. I'm feeling relationship issues for some of you. Now, in some cases, it might be a work situation. It might be you feel stuck in some job and you can't seem to get out of it to get something better. Or it might even be I'm feeling a living arrangement for some people. Some people are feeling stuck with some living arrangement that's not working out well. You might be sharing a place with other people or be around relatives or whoever's that's hasn't been treating you well is what I'm feeling for some of you. I'm getting all kind of personal things. For some of you, it might be neighbors, it might be co-workers, it might be people in your family, or maybe you're in a relationship with married or living with someone. Whatever, I'm getting different scenarios for different people, and I'm feeling that for some. Now, this is a general reading too, so these cards resonate with some of you while other cards do not, okay? And when I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just honing in on your circumstances. But for a number of Aries, you've got something you've been tangling with where you're surrounded by people who have not been treating you well and make you feel like you're not welcome or you're not good enough or whatever. In reality, what I'm getting is a lot of jealousy surrounding you. And the truth is you really don't belong in this crowd, and they're making you very uncomfortable, and you're feeling like you are stuck. How in the world are you going to get out of this? But the moral to this story here is break free, take back your power. See, the chain is just kind of draped around her wrist. It's not tied or anything, and she's got a why do I always forget this word? Whatever it is, she's got something around her eyes, covered her eyes. Blindfold, is that what it's called? It's all she needs to do to take back her power. Take off that blindfold, throw that chain aside, step away from this negative crowd and say, no, that's enough. I've had enough. I don't need this. I deserve much better than this, and I won't settle for less. And that's the true Aries style. Do not settle for less, no matter how challenging. That's what we were built to do. Somebody pulls the rug out from under you. Life gives you a bad time. You get knocked down again. Get back up again and say, no, I'm not going to be anybody's doormat. I'm not going to be this passive person, even though I got a good heart. I'm trying to be kind and good and do the right thing. And I'm being treated really harshly and really bad here. So you have to take your own power when other people are trying to take your power away from you. You've got to take it right back and say, no, we're not doing this. And, sometimes if it's a job or a living arrangement, you can't just instantly get out of it. You have to make your plans and work towards your plan little by little. But you've got everything you need, all the tools and resources within yourself, and you deserve so much better. So for some people that apply, for others maybe not. Like I said, it is a general reading. And then you've got the Empress card, great card coming right alongside of this Eight of Swords. And you've got the Emperor. Look, Emperor and Empress. This is powerful stuff here. I can't get over this. It was really, when I was happy when I saw that, because since I'm Aries too, it's like, okay, this is good. So the Empress, this again, planting your seed, bringing something to fruition. And what I get strong energy around this card is that you've been working hard to achieve your goals and your dreams, but at the same time, you've been maintaining a pretty good balance overall. Because for Aries, a lot of times it's easy to become a workaholic and just work, and leave a lot of things fall by the wayside. And I feel like for some of you Arians, that you have been doing a great job accomplishing your goals, working towards your dreams, having a good life, living well, living a comfortable life, but at the same time, having the balance in your life that makes you the happiest, where you're still enjoying your time off, your recreation, family, friends, whatever it is, or just time alone where you want to do what you like to do. Maybe you like to you've been working hard at a business or a career, but you like to bake in your time off or garden or who knows what. So it's like a number of you are managing to do that right now. You have that balance and you have that sense of security and sense of success and prosperity with you that is making you feel more fulfilled within yourself. And you've been giving yourself these things. No one's been throwing anything in your lap. That makes it that much more fulfilling, that much more to appreciate, that much more to make you feel stronger and more confident within yourself when you're giving to yourself the life you want to lead. Because what you give to yourself, no one's going to take that from you. What somebody else gives to you, they can also take back from you if they want. So, and Aries like to be independent, self-sufficient. You know, it's nice to have a maid or somebody close and all that if possible, have the right partner. But Aries are, to me, Aries is probably, I mean, it's my opinion, probably about the most capable sign of all the zodiac signs of just living on their own and being independent and strong and self-sufficient. I just feel like that's, you know, Aries, because Aries don't want to settle for less. It's like, no, I don't need to just be with anyone. If I'm going to be with someone, they better, you know, be worth time and attention, because Aries have so much to give. So, you know, we don't want to give to someone that doesn't deserve what we have to offer. Okay, then the next card you have is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is all about mysteries and maybe some secrets or things going on under the surface. It's about your intuition, so your intuition will be sharper in the month of August. Use that to your best advantage. It's always good if you can kind of listen to your intuition, and when you're dealing with people, whether it's in a personal relationship or for business purposes, because you know how people can act one way or come across one way, and there's something totally different going on behind the scenes. So it is showing that you have some, I'm believing there are some good developments going on under the surface that really please you and benefit you in the month of August. For some of you, this could be business related, work related, whether you work for a company or you're working at your own business. There could be some changes taking place beneath the surface that you haven't been made aware of yet. Let's say if you work for a company, they might be shifting some things around, making some new plans within the company, within the organization, and they're quietly having talks, and you keep coming up in their talks like, okay, I think that person, that they would be good for this position or to lead this team or to whatever. So more like some kind of advancement, like they've seen the good quality work that you do, as in this Three of Pentacles I was talking about. Or also I'm getting, and even if you have your own business, there may be different changes taking place in the business community somehow that manage to benefit you as the months go by. You might find out, oh, wow, okay, I didn't even know that was happening. Now that I do, that means more profits, more business for me, all the better. And then I do feel that for some of you, this is about love and romance, that you might have someone that I feel like it's a little different from different ones. I'm getting different scenarios here. For some of you, there's someone you don't really know well. This person might be around you in social circles, maybe in business somehow, possibly lives close by where you live. I'm feeling this person has been noticing you and is attracted to you and wants to get to know you better. You look like a real good catch to them. And so this person, you just look like they're physically attracted to you, and you look like good quality, like someone to take seriously, that maybe one of the person they've been searching for their life. And now in some cases, this is someone that you are just starting to date, or maybe have been dating them for a few months, and they're looking at you. I'm especially getting new relationships here, newness. They're looking at you like, wow, this could be the person I would want this life with. I really want to get this person's a real good catch. And so they're thinking these things and kind of maneuvering around you, figuring out how to approach or how to move this relationship forward if you are seeing them. Or in some cases, it might be someone you have been involved with for a little while, and they're secretly planning to propose marriage or want to get engaged or something like that. It's so you might not even be totally aware of it, and you may not be interested as much in that person. So for some of you, I feel like you will be. For others, I feel like it was, well, they're a nice person, but not really the one I'd want to be with for myself. A nice person as a friend. But in some cases, this is good news all the way around for you. Otherwise, I do get just general good energy from that card. And then, of course, you have the sun card and that wonderful, strong energy of the sun lighting your way. Go for the months going forward, not just for the month of August. The sun's energy is so strong. You really got to ride this wave, and just whatever things you've been doing, if you've got some kind of business you're working at or starting up, this looks like a great month to just really start pushing your plans through. Just start riding that wave, because the sun is just lighting up everything for you, illuminating your journey, illuminating your plans, everything you're working towards to help you to have the success that you deserve. It's like the universe is saying, I mean, all together with these cards I'm getting, the universe is saying it's time for you to rise up, to be the leader, to be the strong person, to be the successful, prosperous person in your life that you were meant to be. Whatever challenges you've had, you've made your way through. However many times life pulled the rug out from under you, you just kept getting back up. Sometimes you stayed down longer than other times, but overall, you Aries keep getting back up and getting out there. And you'll be weary. You'll be a place in your life where you're weary. I'm having this image of some Aries that you've been down, knocked down so many times, get back up. It's like we got this bounce back ability within us that's built in. At some point, you're just getting exhausted. It's like, oh God, when do I finally start making the major progress I want to make? And so I'm feeling for a number of you, you're kind of in that place. For others, you're already shining and feeling really good. Like, okay, this is right. This is where I am already. And it's like, but Aries, we don't give up. You don't give up. Why would you want to do that? You don't want to get to the end of your life and feel like, oh, I gave up. I should have never given up on dreams. And all the sun energy is like the universe all the way around is saying, this is your time now. If there's ever going to be a time, it's now. So don't just let the time go by. Don't be complacent. Really put everything you have into your goals, your dreams, whatever it is, whether it's your own business or a career or a new home, a family, whatever you want for your life that you're envisioning is going to give you a happy, beautiful way of life. Just keep going in that direction. Make your plans, work your plans little by little. Use creative visualization, the power of affirmations and law of attraction, where you're picturing yourself having your life you want and just imagining it, feeling that wonderful energy, because the energy and feeling energy you put out into the universe, that's what you're attracting back to you. But these cards tell me a lot of Aries, you've been working on that. Just keep it up. Just don't be as consistent as you can, getting out that successful, high energy feeling out into the universe and an attitude of gratitude for all the good you have. And getting a sense of you got one foot in your reality that you're living day by day, but you've got the other foot in your dream way of living, like you're transitioning. And the more you're feeling that way and putting out that energy to the universe, the more the universe is opening those doors and helping you to have that life you want and that you deserve. Then you've got temperance here. This is just about balancing things in your life. So Aries can have a tendency to be a workaholic. So you want to work hard, you want to go after your dreams and your goals, but you don't want to get burned out either. So try to have balance, try to enjoy yourself, enjoy your time off, celebrate a little, be grateful every day, find something to be happy about every day. Even little simple things, whether it's your first cup of coffee or tea or a flower blooming or a bird outside your window, it doesn't matter what. Just try to find little things to be happy and grateful for throughout your life. Every day throughout your day is what I'm trying to say, because we all have plenty to be grateful for. And but do reward yourself for the hard work that you're doing. Give yourself a time to enjoy your prosperity, enjoy what you have, and make yourself feel good. You don't need other people to give you the pat on the back and say you're doing a good job. Remind yourself how hard you work. Remind yourself of your accomplishments, of your progress you're making, and give yourself that positive feedback and have that balance as much as you can. Because, when you got a big goal or something you're working towards, a lot of times it is easy to get carried away and just, put all your time and energy into it. But this temperance card is saying, try to maintain some balance in your life. And then, because, you do want to enjoy your life along the way, even if you're not quite where you want to be. And then the Death card, this is, again, transitioning happening here, an ending to an old way of life to make way for a beginning of a new way of life, a better way of life. Once again, I'm getting relationship issues here. I'm feeling for some of you, there's some relationship that it's like it's been over, but it's in a stagnant situation, like you haven't really moved on from it, or maybe the other person hasn't moved on from it. Yeah, I feel like maybe you have emotionally already, you're moving on from it, but the other person has not for some of you. That sounds a little more particular and specific to certain people. Now, in some cases, this might be a job situation that's coming to an end because there's so much better for you waiting, that you're transitioning out of one place into another. I do get a sense of some Aries having been stuck in a situation lingering after the expiration date, like continuing to linger, because it's like, well, what do I do from here? I hate making a new beginning all over, having to start over again, or how do I go about doing this? I'm so used to being here, whether it's a job or a relationship or a living arrangement. It's like you almost feel like you got stuck, just kind of like stagnant. And so for some Aries, you really need to use this wonderful energy that's there for you. It is to get that enthusiasm back, get your goals and your dreams back out, and dust them off and make a fresh start, and know that you can. Some of you might have been brainwashed somehow by your circumstances to feel like you're stuck and you can't go forward, like you're just trapped. That's what I'm getting for some Aries. And look, it's right beneath this Eight of Swords. So that is particular for certain Aries. It's not for everybody, because again, it's a general reading. But it's over. It's time to move on. It's time for you to talk to yourself in the positive ways and remind yourself who you are, that you have a lot of inner strength and determination and ambition, and you've got it all, plus all the talents and resources you need to pull yourself out of whatever kind of rut you've gotten into and get the heck moving along and get your life the way you want it. You've got it together. You just have to remind yourself who you are again and start giving yourself good feedback every day, good stories every day, instead of the I'm stuck story. So because where there's a will, there's a way. And, like I said, with the Eight of Swords, you may not be able to make that change overnight. If it's a job, a living arrangement, a relationship, sometimes, if you're living with a person, that really might take a while. If you're just dating somebody and it's become so routine that you're just going through the motions, that's a lot easier to just end it. But if you're living with someone or in a job, whatever it is, living arrangement, that might take a little more planning. But do it. It gives you something to get excited about and get enthusiastic about, that you're finally breaking free and making a fresh start for yourself. Then you end on the Emperor, and I love this, Empress and Emperor. What great energy! This is strength all the way around. Strength, success, prosperity. And the Emperor, again, the Emperor is a very decisive. This is a very successful person who's very decisive and looks at the big picture, takes responsibility for themselves and for others, whoever they are responsible for, whether they have employees that work for them or a family, whatever. This person is in charge. They just move forward. They're very proactive, handling things as they come up, and always planning, very intelligent. So this is strength. It's prosperity. It's success. It's all about just making those wise choices and being very decisive about which steps to take, and being successful and prosperous, working for what they want and achieving their goals, being successful, being prosperous. Now, in some cases, this might represent a possible romantic partner for some Aries. This could be someone that you possibly have met already. Could be somebody circulating around your environment somewhere. I got to get a sip of water here. Could be someone you haven't met yet. Now, also, I'm getting some business situations here for some Aries. This could also represent someone in a business position who's in a position of authority that you can benefit from. It could be somebody you work for, maybe an owner or manager of a company where you work that ends up, promoting you or wanting to give you, elevate your position, or gives you a job if you're applying for jobs. Could be someone, let's say you're getting a business set up or buying a home or whatever, and it could be someone making a decision about some kind of financing or a loan for you, that sort of thing, approving something for you. Good. It's good news all the way around, okay? Whether this is you taking the position of the emperor, or this is somebody you're dealing with, or a possible romantic partner for somebody. If it's a possible romantic partner to be, this would be someone who lives a good life, so you would live in a nice home and live well. This is someone who really takes their responsibility seriously and that you could depend on, and just a strong character, a lot of strong character traits there. And this could be prospectively a really good mate, good partner for someone for that percentage of Aries. Okay, and then let's see. Now now I want to do is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids deck by Doreen Virtue. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins is what it is. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Aries for the month of August? And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And I welcome your comments if anyone would like to comment. And if anybody would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. Also, you can check your rising and moon sign videos too as they're coming available and see if something resonates with you in those. Okay, let me fan these out. So what's your message for Aries for the month of August? Okay. This is contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. That's a good plan. Yeah. And then when you know what you truly desire, spend that meditation time using your creative visualization to visualize what you want also to help it come to you quicker. Okay, and then let's see, I'll pick one. I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Radley Pine. So let me shuffle these. So you can think of a question or a situation that you have on your mind and ask a question about that while I'm shuffling the Angel Answers Oracle cards. So angels, what is your message? What is your message for Aries for the month of August? What is your message for Aries for the month of August? What is your message? Okay, let me fan these out. This says trust. I love the beautiful imagery, gorgeous colors, trust. So this is such a beautiful card. I really love the energy from this card. It's like put your dreams out there, your issues, your problems, whatever it is, and trust in the universe, trust in your higher power to help to bring about the kind of results that you want. Okay, and then let's see. I'm going to pick one from messages from your angels also and see what your message is for that one. Okay, angels, what is your message for Aries for the month of August? What is your message for Aries first? Okay, these out. Archangel Gabriel. Oh wait, the screen went out. I'm reading these off the computer screen, and the screen just, there we go. Okay, Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. I love that. That's a nice message. I want to pick one also from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let me get that one. Okay. Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, so Spirit Animals, what is your message for Aries for the month of, what is your message for Aries first? What is your message for Aries? Oops. August. Fan these out. Okay. So cute. Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. This is such a pretty image. Look at the bird with the little crown sitting on the little horn or whatever that is. It's so beautiful. Let me read this. What number is that on? Let me look this one up. Okay, number one. Okay. Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. Oracle message. In the darkness of night, Nightingale spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness on the page of space, darkness, and a starless night. Hearken to the message, letting the music of the Nightingale's song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. Protection message. The darker the skies, the more it seems the dawn will never appear. But Nightingale Spirit is here to remind you that the sun will shine again. You will soon feel the love and notice the abundance that surrounds you. Sing now, put on some music, or simply sing in the empty space, for finding the light within and giving it voice will give rise to hope and help you begin to hear the call of another who, like you, was beginning to fear the light would never come. Bring the light into the darkness with love from within. Give it voice and know that daybreak will be here soon. Great message. Okay, Aries. Well, have a great month ahead, and feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments, and subscribe if you like. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. So talk to you soon. Check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available, and happiest.